I gotta get pumped. This is early. This is early for us, Heel. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rich Dickman Show, the podcast for being slightly better than mediocre can make you a rich dickman. I am Rem, I'm guest hosting. Once again, it is episode 19, and on a very special episode of the Rich Dickman Show, I bring you Huell Hauser and his stories from crossing the border illegally into Canada and selling goose down feathers or collecting geese or whatever the fuck it was you were doing. Huell, welcome back, buddy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Missed all you guys. Been a long few weeks.
All right, Huell, what can our audience do to help you?
Nothing really. Keep listening to the show.
Yeah, get 2 more subscribers on YouTube.
Two more subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Use TRDS at checkout, whether you're buying a Dynavap or a fleshlight or what have you.
We got to get a fleshlight sponsorship.
Just throw that on there and see if it works. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It's not going to hurt you. Although that would suck if you use TRDS at checkout somewhere and they charge you extra, like an asshole tax.
Yeah. If that happens, let us know. I want to take great pride in that. We do our own thing. We don't get into any drama. I just want to get the name out. That's it. Just give me 70 more listeners.
I thought we just needed 2.
Well, that's YouTube subscribers. I want 70 more listeners. That's what I want.
And then we'll have 75 listeners.
Yes. Yes. You know, whatever happened to the bowflex?
I don't know. Did they not sell those anymore?
I don't know. I mean, that used to be all the rage in the late 80s, early 90s. Get the bowflex and the soloflex, and then it disappeared. I feel like that thing was amazing.
This sounds like a Seinfeld comedy routine, except with no punchline.
Whatever happened to the bowflex? Yeah, it's the joke that goes nowhere.
What's the deal with airline food? Yeah. That's the vibe that was coming across there right now. Yeah. This is why nobody wants us on our podcast. We're not very good at this. You have a great voice for this, but the content severely lacking. Can I pull the train over onto a side railing here and ask some follow-up questions?
Sure.
So numero uno question that I have. Yeah. So with respect to your poop issues, was that did they try more, I guess I would say traditional solutions to that problem before they said, hey, why don't we put you on Prozac that has a side effect of making you want to kill yourself?
No, that was the first.
That was the first thing. That was right out of the gate. No,
that was the first treatment. Yeah.
No, let's try a warm water enema, or Pepto-Bismol or none of that. None of that. They just right to the Wellbutrin.
Yeah.
Some people have sensual enema. Some people are into that. And I've never had a colonoscopy, but I've had plenty of people up there digging around recreationally. But you should maybe you and Mrs. Rem, maybe that'll be a new thing. You're not of the age yet where you have to completely write off continuing to grow both individually and as a couple. Yeah. And just run it up the flagpole. Just ask Mrs. Rem. Say, hey,
hey, you want to stick your finger up my ass?
Well, you don't have to say it like that. You could say, hey, let's explore each other's bodies in a way that we haven't done before.
Right.
And where the poop comes out.
But Vermont was
Did you get some action while you're on vacation at least?
No, the kids were right next in the bed there.
Oh, same room deal?
Yeah. No. I was taking sexy pictures of myself in the big long mirror with the open shower and all that stuff. I was like, yeah, I look good tonight.
Look good? We're doing a little flex there?
Yeah. little flex, start my own Pornhub channel. Extra.
When was the last time Mrs. Rem really baked a tray of biscuits for you?
I don't even know what that means.
She really she made an effort. She made a full Thanksgiving dinner on your wiener.
So yeah, Vermont was great.
Ask old Papa Rem. I say, hey, Papa Rem, you got any something Sicilian in your back pocket? Give me a move. Give me a method. Give me something here.
I wish you knew my father so you would know how funny that is. Because I know my mom right now, aside from blushing and being embarrassed, is laughing hysterically at the thought of me having that conversation with my father.
But maybe your dad is like a salt of the earth guy. I guarantee you he's had that conversation like out when he was doing some stonework with all his Ecuadorian crew there.
Yeah.
They talk about some salty things.
Oh, he's had that conversation with everybody in the world except me. Mm-hmm. And that's the way it'll be until he's passed away. Because he will not have that conversation with me ever.
I bet you he would. If you went to him on bended knee and tell him, Dad, I really need some help here. And I bet you he would. He wouldn't like it, but I bet you he never really likes talking to you, is my guess. That every conversation he's ever had with you that he regrets to some level. But, that doesn't mean that you don't talk to your dad.
You know what I'll do? Is I'll get him to take me out for some oysters. We'll go to the casino. We'll get some, because oysters are an aphrodisiac. They get the juices flowing, as I'm told. Yeah. And so maybe, if I'll have a few oysters, he'll have a few oysters. He'll want to start, talking and offering advice. Mm-hmm. Now, I am also convinced that my parents have only been intimate once in their lives, and that's when I was conceived.
Oh, your dad was known as Papa Rem, the Italian stallion. I highly doubt that is true.
Okay.
My favorite thing about that porn, I'd say, is when the stepdaughter, who clearly wants no part of this business, is like, why don't you just ask my dad to do it? And the other lady looks horrified, and she's like, what, with his man hands? I can't make it past that. I lost it at that point.
Wholesome entertainment.
And she says, I can't feel it. I can't feel it. Does it feel like a vagina? Because that's all I feel. Like, I'm fully convinced that if I started a GoFundMe for Chris's penis, like, I don't think he'd use it anymore.
He would chop his penis off.
That would be it. Like, that would be it.
Like, he would go have either, if it wasn't sexual reassignment surgery, it would just be complete castration, eunuch style, just fucking take it all off. He'd just have a little hole in his crotch to piss out of. Yeah. Yeah. And that's sad.
Smooth. Like, what's his name? That guy kind of looks like Chris.
Varys.
Varys. There you go. On Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it's a good thing he doesn't listen anymore, because I don't know if he'd appreciate this. But, that dude would totally chop off his own penis just to prove a point. And I don't know. That's a great way to live.
That guy in Germany where he put in an ad for somebody that he wanted to kill them and eat them. And he got somebody who was like, yeah, let's do that. And then they had a nice dinner of the guy's penis before he killed him and ate him.
No.
And then he didn't get in trouble because it was the evidence was clearly that it was it was a completely consensual act.
So they ate his penis together?
Yeah, I've read that. If I recall correctly, they chopped off his penis and they tried to eat it, but it was too chewy.
They didn't cook it long enough.
I don't think they cooked it at all. And then then they figured out it was too chewy, and then they tried to pan fry it, and then they burned it, which is a drag kind of, because I feel like the guy who got his penis chopped off, that's not a meal that you're going to get a second go round on.
So yeah, so if you're going to cook a penis, first of all, I think my penis you can get 3 meals out of. Mm-hmm. So you would braise the first meal, then you can try pan frying or deep frying the second one. The third one,
like you were serving like an oxtail stew.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So you braise it, you deep fry it, and then the third one, maybe you try a tartare, right? Mm-hmm. You get a little exotic with it, but you've had the 2 previous meals. This is a penis joke where it's so large. You get it, right? And then you try the tartare.
Here's the thing. I don't think you could do tartare. Here's what I would do if I was cooking your penis. I had to do 3 separate dishes, Iron Chef style. If it was today's ingredient, penis. So the first thing, I think you're onto the braising. We do a nice, penis, what is that? Ossobuco? Is that right? How you say that? Yeah. A nice penis ossobuco. And then we do, with the second third. I think we do maybe like a penis crackling, like a pork rind, but with your penis fat. Because if it's chewy, I assume that's because it's real gristly. So something penis, like that, I feel like would work.
Penis crackling. Okay.
And then with the third third of your penis, I think we do like a penis, like slow cooked in duck fat, like a penis confit. I think that would be it. I think I would win that episode of Iron Chef.
Well, I mean, if you were able to quarter it, you'd get 3 inches of penis for each quarter. So you can get 4 meals out of it. So you do a dessert like a penis souffle or an ice cream or something.
Well, that would make sense, except I feel like there's 4 judges on Iron Chef.
Yeah.
So you might be spreading yourself a little too thin.
Well, there's 3 judges and then the chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chairman doesn't get the judge. He just goes, he sits there at the head of the table.
Even
goes,
with your
Iron Chef.
I assume 16-inch penis and 4.
It was 12, but yeah.
4, if you quarter it, you have 4
inches
4
each.
Inches.
Yeah.
But that's only like 1 inch per serving for the 4 judges. So I don't feel like that's enough.
Yeah, I'm not an asshole, Huel. I don't exaggerate my penis to 16 inches. It's only 12 inches. I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, even then, that's even worse. That would actually be fun if we could figure out how to do like a call-in show, which we did once before on the I feel like we did call-in shows.
Two bleeps, you son of a bitch.
Oh, just say the name.
Fucking asshole. Son of a bitch.
If we could do a show like we did on Liquor where we have people call in and we'll do like a Torin Think Tank knockoff, but all the advice will be like love advice. Like love advice with Rem and Huel. Maybe maybe we finally found our concept. Maybe we should try that out once and see how it fits.
Dickman Think Tank.
Dickman Love.
Dickman Love.
Okay. Dr. Dick Love.
I might have my cousin, the Italian Stallion, on as well. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Thank you everybody for listening. We'll see you next week. Episode 20. This has been episode 19. Appreciate you. I love you. And,
I love you too. Were you talking to me or talking to the listeners?
Both.
Okay. Well,
you know I love you.
I love you too.
Good night.
Okay, good night.